Well, last night, one local basketball team took to the court to defend it against the visiting team from Central New Hampshire. The Newport girls varsity basketball team matched up with the visiting Interlakes Lakers at the Wheeler Gym last night. Now, both teams could not get their offense going in the first quarter, with Newport holding a slim lead after one. At the start of the second quarter, Newport applied a full-court press on defense that led to many easy baskets, going on a 17-8 run and leading at halftime with a score of 28-13. The two teams struggled offensively again in the third quarter, and the leading scorer on the night, Kirsten Kibbe, with 14 points, went down with an injury, going after a loose ball and did not return to the game. Newport was still ahead at 34-22 going into the final quarter and continued to play good defense and extended their lead. The Newport Tigers girls won convincingly over Interlakes 51-33. Newport is now 10-6 on the season and will play away at Pelham on Friday. Hey, now let's take a look at the YCN scoreboard to check out some local results from last night. In boys basketball, Kearsarge stepped up a division as they traveled to Merrimack Valley. For Kearsarge, Trent Norshahad had 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 steals. Meanwhile, Tom Johnson chipped in 13 points of his own. And also strong on both offense and defense was Zach Mattos with 9 points and 8 rebounds. The Cougars outscored Merrimack 9-4 in the overtime period to clinch the victory over their hosts, 63-58. In Sunapee now, Isaiah Chappelle led the 12-3 Lakers with 25 points and went 10 for 12 from the charity stripe for the night, leading the Lakers to victory over Pittsfield. Matt Tenney followed up with 15 points for a comfortable 64-34 victory. Sunapee entertains Hinsdale on Friday night. For some other teams, it was a workmanlike night for the Cardinals, who had a 23-7 lead after the first quarter on their way to a 77-43 victory. Parker Smith had 15 points, Anthony Stithen 14, and Noah Spalding had 12 on the night. The Cardinals, 8-5, host Newfound on Friday. Lastly, with this warm-up for Woodstock tomorrow night, Windsor went deep in the bench as 14 players scored for an 83-41 win over Springfield. The Jacks are now 18-1, and Mike Bradley had 21 points for himself. Meanwhile, Seth Balk had 4 three-pointers and 16 total points. Windsor closes the regular season at home on Thursday with its senior night, hoping to secure the #1 seed in the VPA tournament. Again, this game will be the YCN Game of the Week. And over on the ladies' court now, the Division IV and #1 Lady Lakers, 17-0 on the season, burst out of the blocks last night with a 26-0 first quarter lead and cruised to a 60-24 victory over Pittsfield. Lexi Hamilton had a game-high 17 points. Sydney Clark contributed 14, while Katie Frederick had 9 of her own. The Lakers host Derryfield tonight. Now between Lebanon and Mascoma, the Raiders cruised to a 38-11 lead at halftime over the Royals. Meredith Melanie topped Lebanon, scoring with 14 points, and Alyssa Hammond had 7 points to lead Mascoma. Between Hanover and Co. Brown now, freshman Silk Milliman racked in a career-high 26 points. Hanover coach Dana O'Rourke told the Valley News, "This was our best game of the year all around. We played very good defensively, rebounded the ball well, and got the ball out in transition." And lastly, tonight between Hartford and Otter Valley, point guard Alexis Johnson made 12 points for the Canes, who are now 8-9. They play to reach the 500 mark at Springfield on Friday.